What is up, guys? It's your boy Vivid. We are back with another video, and in this video I'll be talking to you guys about how I sold my first beat. A quick story time with a lot of gems that you guys could learn from and take and use for yourself. All right, now let's get into the video. All right, guys, so let me paint the picture for you guys. All right, so the year is late 2018, early 2019, and I'm in college at that time, and I was making beats for around 2 years around that time. So I was starting to post it on my Instagram and letting people know that I was making beats, and while doing so I would network in my classes and try to tell people and meet new people and just bring more exposure to me and to what I did. But even though at that time I wasn't trying to sell beats, I was trying to be like an artist, but I just felt like I had to make my own type of beats because I just didn't find any beats that represented what I wanted to do, right? So I decided to learn how to make my own beats, right? So fast forward, I meet this guy in one of my classes, and he sees that I does music and always sees me posted on my stories. So he decides to share one time one of my stories to one of his other friends. So he shared my story to one of his other friends, and his friend saw the beat that I was working on and was like, yo, this is fire, bro, like you cooking up some fire. So he followed me, and then from time he would send me fire emojis, and I would be like, okay, that's great, because he shows appreciation for me. And I'm like, this is kind of weird because I'm not used to getting love for something I made. So I was like, whoa, like, is this what love feels like? I was just like, posting beats on my Instagram story and not really trying to sell them. I wasn't really trying to sell them. I was just making them for myself, but I was showcasing them. And so one day I posted this one beat. It was just a regular beat, and then he hits me back up and he's like, yo, bro, this beat is fire, how much? And I'm like, how much? For what? And he was like, the beat, like, how much do you want for it? And I'm like, so then I'm like, okay, like, start panicking. So I just go on Google, because that's what we all do. Like, I just go on Google. I'm like, how much is a beat? So then I'm seeing like all these articles. I'm like, nothing is telling me the right answers. So I'm like, what is this beat selling thing? So eventually I just figured out BeatStars, and I started seeing like the different prices of producers. So then I was like, okay, what is a price do I feel like I would be happy with right now? So then you guys might hate me for this. Some people might say this is overly priced, or some people might say this is a great price, right? I charged him $20. So a friend of a friend, well, no, a classmate friend decided to buy a beat from me. It just shows you guys that networking do really help. And it was so early that I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't know that I was doing that, at that time. But looking back, and I'm like, wow, like I should have done that more. Like, essentially he ended up buying the beat for $20, and he was like, oh wow, $20. He was like happy. And I'm like, so then that's when I was like, okay, like, let me really figure this out and try to start pricing my beats out, see what a beat store is. And this is when I really started going into like the beat selling world, but I was still making music as an artist at this time, and I was just really starting getting curious into it. And then I remember making a BeatStars page, and I just posted like 2 beats on there, and I was like, okay, where's the sales? And then I was like, all right, this is not for me. I'm gonna just keep working on my music. Like, this is cool, but I'll try to sell it. But I'm pretty sure I'll probably be able to sell it to, other people that I knew. That's really was my mentality at that time. I was like, maybe I'll just try to sell it to more people and see what happens, and just keep posting on my story. But essentially that really sparked the light bulb in my head to like really start pursuing this beat selling and pushing my beats out there, and not only just using it for me, because at that time I was making a lot of beats. I wasn't making a lot of songs that were matching the amount of beats that I was making. So I was having like a bunch of leftover beats that I wasn't recording songs to, and I just was like, all right, I have to find something to do with this, right? So then that's really when I started posting my beats online and started kind of being consistent. But I really wasn't consistent, that's one thing, and that's why I tell you guys to really try to be consistent, because consistency is key when it comes to selling beats. Like, for real. Like, if you guys can just take one thing that I say is that, look, I'm telling you guys, right? I'm just coming closer to the camera because I got to get up close and personal for you guys, all right? Consistency is key, all right? Okay. Yeah, guys, just being consistent really helps, and just being like just really committed to it, because the days that when your beats are not selling and you're like, what, when I made the $20, I felt so happy, and I went and I got a haircut with it, right? Because my haircuts was like $15, and I went and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a haircut, and I felt so great. Like, I walked out the barbershop feeling like the man. I'm like, whoa, listen, this is how it feels like to be rich. I'm like, hold up. But anyways, like I said, you guys, just be consistent and network. Just meet new people, just like talk to people, right? And sometimes, like, you don't have to always tell somebody that you're a producer at first. What you could really do is just show them that you're a cool person, like, you know, like, yo, I'm a cool person to chill with. And that's really how I was able to really sell that beat, you know, eventually, unknowingly, was because that I was able to be cool with that guy, and he was able to put his friend onto me, who ended up buying my beat, and me and them are still cool to this day. Those are my guys. That's why I tell you guys, just be consistent and just network, because networking will get you far. You never know who you will meet. Sold my first beat unknowingly, right? And then after that, I kind of went quite a while without selling another beat, and then because I was just figuring out so many things with my music. And now that I am into really doing this, selling beats online and working on my brand and stuff, I tell you guys that consistency is key. And that's really how, when I kept doing that, when I kept posting my beats online, when I kept, you know, reaching out to people, was when I started selling more beats. So remember, guys, consistency, gotta be committed. You gotta stay committed, and you gotta believe in yourself. Like, this is not no easy path, right? And a lot of people are gonna doubt you, and so many things gonna come across your way, especially when you're in this path, and you're gonna see other people doing great things, and you're wondering why you're not doing great things, right? But it's all in your head, right? You just have to focus on what you want, right? What you want out of this, and you got to work towards that. And that's what will really keep you going. Like, you got to have that fire, that desire inside you to burn. I know I'm sounding deep right now, like third eye open, but but it's just real facts. So that's just all I wanted to say, guys. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. You know, I hope you guys learn a lot from this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I would truly appreciate that. All right, we're at 221 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. Like, yo, it's kind of crazy, right? But all right, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. It's your boy Vivid, and I'm out.